Hi everyone, welcome to StunnerShare. So today in this video, I am going to explain a small concept which is called as Bearish Golden Pivot Zone. Because there is a comment over here, Deepak Nitrate 22/4/2024 weekly chart Bearish Golden Pivot Zone formed. Weekly H3 lying in weekly CPR, correct. But stock going up, how? So that is what the question which was asked. So I thought to give some explanation on that. So let me go to the chart Deepak Nitrate. Okay, I'm going into 1 hour time frame and I'm going into weekly CPR and weekly Camarilla. Clear? So the question asked here is, on this particular scenario, this particular area, this is called as the bearish golden pivot zone. On this particular bearish golden pivot zone, how this stock is going up? That is the question. Okay, this is a good question, but I think so. You have not followed the videos or book reading concepts. That is what I can understand, but no, not an issue. If I'm explaining now, that should be easily understandable for you. So hopefully I will explain it and let's see. Clear? Now let me close all the CPRs, all whatever it may be. Let me close. Okay. So okay, let me go to this chart. Okay. So if you see, this particular zone is the resistance. Okay, I'm not sure of it is loading it slowly, but let us forget. Okay, let me concentrate only this area. Okay, this particular black line is the resistance. Okay, maybe if it is black line and if you're not able to view it properly, let me move it to blue. I hope blue is able to be visible. Okay, this blue line is a resistance. Why it is called as resistance? Because it has rejected here. Okay, it has faced some resistance here, and then though it went upside, it still faced some resistance here, and now at the last fourth time it started going upside. Will you guys ask me any question, or will you guys ask yourself any question, or will you guys be thinking a lot why this breakout happened? Anyone will ask why this breakout happened? No, resistance does not means it has to reject always. Resistance can get broken as well. Clear? One point you understood? Clear? Now I hope this small point I was able to understand. I was able to make it understand. So first point is that resistance does not mean it will always face resistance. It can break as well. Got it? Clear? Now let me use the same concept. Okay, this is the resistance zone. Okay, and this resistance zone, now this particular area the stock has given a breakout. Clear? Now after giving a breakout, this stock went till here and came to the resistance zone and formed as support, and after that this support did not get broken. So what is this called? This junction or this place where it took support, that is called as resistance converted to support zone. Clear? 1, 2, 3 times of resistance formation has been broken at the 4th time, and after breaking at the 4th time, it came in a huge crash of 2020 COVID, and then it started taking support at the resistance zone, which was previously resistance, now converted to a support. So resistance converted to a support zone, it has actually taken support and then started moving up. Are you, like, the question to everyone, are you guys clear about this concept? A resistance cannot be resistance all the time. It can break. Support cannot be made as a support all the time. It can break. Applies in both the cases. Same applies for CPR as well. Okay, I think by now the answer is easily told, but still, let me go to daily chart. Okay, and let me go to monthly pivots. Okay, let me remove Camarilla for now. Clear? So this is CPR indicator. Okay, so if you notice all the CPRs, okay, whatever it may be, okay, let me come from here. Here the candles are upside and the CPR is down. Is that mean the CPR will always act as a support? No. If you see, huge breakdown, gap down, And after that, CPR started to the same CPR, which was resistance support at this zone, now converted to a resistance zone. And after that, next month, okay, the CPR gave a breakout. The candle opened above the CPR and closed above the CPR, but still it started coming down. Then slowly CPR started to face some resistance. And at this point, the CPRs are considered as support taking activity and the candles are taking support at this place. And later what happened? When the candle started moving up, the candle started to take support at the CPR and then started to move up. You cannot be adamant, or you cannot simply say that here the CPR was facing resistance. Here the CPR was facing resistance. So I want the CPR to face resistance at here also. No. The resistance has converted to a support. The indicator, CPR indicator, which was earlier resistance, now it is considered as a support. And now it is taking a good support taking activity. So CPR is a zone where it can act as resistance, it can act as support. It is not always that CPR will be only resistance, will be only support. Okay. Many a times I have told that the candles can pass through CPR. Sometimes the candles cannot pass through CPR. When the candles do not pass through CPR, in that cases the CPR might be wide. Okay, like this wide, the candle slowly cannot come in. Maybe a huge gap down should happen. Clear? So that is what I am repeating again in the question what you have asked. So in the question what you have asked in an hourly time frame and inside the weekly pivots, bearish golden pivot zone. If you see over here, this particular zone is the bearish golden pivot zone. That means basically bearish golden pivot zone means if the candles are opening below the bearish golden pivot zone, then any pullback towards the bearish golden pivot zone can be a selling opportunity. But that does not mean blindly you have to go for sell side. You have to wait for the reversal opportunity or the reversal candlesticks patterns to form. Clear? That is first point. Second point, what has happened on that day? This candle, this 1 hour candle has actually engulfed the bearish golden pivot zone. There are specific candlestick patterns. One is called as bearish engulfing and one is called as bullish engulfing. If the candle, say for example, if there is a red candle formed and the next day a green candle formed which is engulfing the previous red candle, that means the opportunity of going buy side is highly possible. Say for example, this is a red candle. Okay, this is a red candle. Okay, maybe my diagram is not that good, but let me draw it. Okay, this is a red candle. And next day another candle formed which is a green candle. Okay, and this is called as bullish engulfing pattern. And what is book terms, what is said is that it is a bullish opportunity, so it can go upside. Just for a candlestick pattern. Here, this is a reversal layer or a rejection layer or a bearish golden pivot zone layer. That entire layer has been engulfed by this one particular candle. What will happen? What needs to be done when an engulfing candle happens at the CPR? Backtesting videos has been uploaded for this concept. Kindly watch that, click on the join button in the membership and watch those videos so that you will be able to understand how to trade those setups. Whether we can trade that setup or not. What should be the risk reward for that setup? All those has been uploaded in the membership content. Kindly go and watch that video so that you will be able to understand. In your example, whatever example which I have given, which is on Deepak night trade, where the bearish golden pivot zone is there, the candle never faced rejection at the bearish golden pivot zone. The candle engulfed the bearish golden pivot zone, stating that I am not going to face resistance at that particular zone. I am going to move further upside, or I am going to stay upside. I'm not. It cannot, like, it can shoot upside, but it can stay upside. And what has happened after moving above the golden pivot zone? Came towards CPR, bearish golden pivot zone, which was initially resistance. Now that resistance has converted to support, and once after taking support, it went up. Clear? That is the example which I gave. 3 times resistance, 4th time breakout. And after that, even in the COVID crash, it came just to take support and then went up. Same way here, it was initially resistance, but the first candle itself gave an engulfing pattern, and after that it just came for the retest, and after retesting it then blasted upside. Clear? So I hope I have made this point clear. I'll give you some key points. Bearish golden pivot zone means the opportunity of selling is there, but it has to fulfill the criteria. First criteria, the candle has to open below the bearish golden pivot zone and close below the bearish golden pivot zone. Any pullback towards the bearish golden pivot zone can be considered as a selling opportunity, and reversal candlestick patterns must be seen. If the risk reward favors you, then you can go for sell side. Another things to be focused on bearish golden pivot zone. Bearish golden pivot zone means it can act as a resistance zone, but it is not that it will be acting as a resistance zone 100% of the times. When the candles closes above the bearish golden pivot zone, it can act as a support zone. Resistance converted to support. So any support taking activity seen at the bearish golden pivot zone can also be considered as a buying opportunity. Clear? I hope I have made this content bit clear for you guys. If you feel the content is clear, kindly give a like, share and subscribe, and please share your feedback in the comment section. And I also love to see these type of comments, because I can at least interact with you in the way of comments, and I can explain you what is your understanding and what is the actual understanding of what needs to be done, and that will easily benefit more people in this community. So it's up to you guys, but feel free to comment your questions in the using the comment blog, and so that you will be able to get it answered as early as possible. Yeah, so that's it from my side. If you feel the content is good, kindly give a like, share and subscribe. Thanks a lot. Stay tuned for more videos.